incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would do like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just have to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would do like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just have to let you know.
About to.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from home. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Sit back, let me get some.
What's up? You eat nice? No, I don't want that, Daddy.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Wait, set 53! Ozzy! Ozzy! Check 52! You go 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber! Sugar, sugar! Quit! Watch the quit! Alpha! Tight on!
On first down, Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Hey, Alabama.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Man open, that's one.
You didn't pick that?
Complete.
Fucking Brown?
They're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw, it's Brady.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Let's go, Kuda.
Get it back here to the 43-yard
Kuda gonna
line.
get that motherfucker.
They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Let's go.
Someone's going to run for
Let's go, Akers.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Gets past one man. 11 yards and a Panther first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On first down, Akers. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense? What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Sean, go! Hey, stand up!
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You know, the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good. You go back and say, well, you know, we got a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Got an open man, it's Foster. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Brady now on first down.
Yep,
Now
let's go.
that'll be tipped and
Jamerson.
intercepted.
Oh, geez. Look at how Jamerson be out there balling.
Anticipation. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Look at me, zipper. Ready?
Now a handoff working right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
At the 22-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's make these babies ready too. Hey, wahoo! Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Here we go, G.
Here's Brady to throw. Open man, here's Foster. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
No, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Jump.
The end of the first quarter with the score Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Ready. Turn. Go.
Back to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And
come on, Ross.
Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Come on, man. Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
Yep.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 22.
Let's fucking go, nigga. Use you, nigga.
Well scored. Touchdown, Panthers.
Use you, nigga.
Well, we
Hey, no. You don't say that, son.
Spots like that
Sorry.
prove us right.
Don't
I love
listen
the
to
way
that.
that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both
You don't
know
say that.
the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Wait, 20. Check. Watch it before. Hey, 66. Mike 4. Hey, go 66.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game.
We got young, fast
Instead,
targets
second
out there.
down.
We out there.
But I
Lead
guess that
that.
answers the question whether or not they
Lead
want
that.
throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check, check. Watch the before. Watch the before. Check it. Reload. Go bandit.
On play action, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Check, 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 check. Hard. Get it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Watch the shit. Hey, lock it. Bravo.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And let's see, the box was 6 DB, so a dime set here on third down. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Hey, set. Turn 80. Turn 80. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Hey, regular.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's caught by Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady, and that is incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. When he hit.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
I'm coming after you. Mike alert. Mike 54. Bang. Here we go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. 72.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Good fucking D, rookie.
Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
Ooh,
the
that
defender's
rookie
making
out
sure
there
his guy
playing
couldn't hold on
ball.
to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag.
Oh, he
in the
missed
back
it.
pocket.
Let's
And
go.
Bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
and we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Second and 9 now. He finds Hopkins complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Son, get off of him.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. To try again after the sack. Brady. Well, this is taken in. It's
Whoa,
complete.
he caught that.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Brady now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That's allowed them to disrupt the play.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
No, come on with the fake shit.
Down, so
oh my goodness.
Coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
That's so weak,
So
bro.
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Ozzy. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Again, it's Brady. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check three. Check motion. 72. 47 Mike.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
That's stick.
Top by the linebacker, Jatavis
That's called
Brown.
stick.
He's at the 30.
That's called stick.
He will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's called stick.
Gano for the extra point.
Jatavis Brown, free agent, baby. Let's go. Welcome to the team, baby. That's big, D. Shit. We got a rookie QB. These are the type of games we gotta have to win, man.
Shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one's fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25.
All right, don't give it that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Newton now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
We got niggas out there for that this year. This ain't last year. Rookie. Bubba. That bubble. That's bubble.
Just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room.
That's bubble right there. I can't believe he was at the draft when I got him.
The pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into
one juke and we out of there.
Yeah, he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game
great
so far.
half. Let's finish.
Across I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by as Jonathan Coach ready
finish.
with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Protein spill. He's checking. Crack. Hey, I-7. Go.
2nd and 11. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. It's caught, Jones. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Newton now to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. extra point by Gay is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Everyone got four down. Check. Lucky.
Quick zone, grab it.
Switch.
Now they try the right side here. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Hey, Wood.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going deep downfield for Ross. And for a third time tonight,
bullshit. Come on.
We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
On 2nd down and 4, Newton. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he's out right at the 25. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Newton now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Newton looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. And watch that. And one drop. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Great.
From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, come on.
Nearly another
What?
pick. My goodness. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to go for a big play now.
Thank you, Quay. Let's go. Quay Walker. Rookie.
Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the
Come on, y'all. Stop, man.
3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it third down. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Oh!
Across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Hand over. Topper! You ain't doing that.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Get out of my way.
Just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. After the run, Newton going to throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Newton to throw.
Yes.
And look at
Quay.
this. Cam Newton
Quay. Let's go, Quay.
3rd time. Picked off at the 25.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 34.
Oh, my God. That was so dumb.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit
That
more
was
interesting.
so fucking dumb.
Put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Great.
Oh, what am I doing, dumbass? It's cool. Whatever.
Motion. 20.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone.
Come on, offense. Now we really got to fucking score. What are we doing?
Liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself,
That was the dumbest thing we could have
go
did.
for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a
Man,
turnover, you
come
take
the
it away,
fuck
they still
on.
get in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Go.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down past the 30. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Pull it high. Hard. Check. Hey, lock it. Get it.
They'll try the left side. Akers, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. X3. 218. Chop.
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Rock it. He's checking crack. Look at me. Go. Hit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ready. 30 base. Hey, check. Undercut.
On first down, Akers.
Face mask.
Brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now then, the penalties got him set up with a first and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Out.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in. Touchdown,
there we go, Carolina. We've been stagnant. That's how you go fucking answer, McCaffrey. You do that every game, bro. You throw a pick and then you come answer. I like that in you, but we got to quit throwing them fucking picks. But I like that in you. What's up, son? What you eating, the pickle?
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that
you okay?
decisive
You
run
didn't
to
do
punch it
nothing,
in.
bro. All right, D, come on.
Now as they will send this one away.
That's a big answer.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, D, no bullshit. We can't give up no dumb bullshit here.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
Okay.
Let's see what they do. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
You said don't drink none of the milk.
The Bucs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 20. Operating from the gun. Newton.
Yep, bring that ass here, boo. Oh, fumble.
The football, it's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Thank you. We got a little speed back.
Definitely going to be one he wishes he had back.
Let's fucking go.
Incomplete in the end zone. The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
You all right, Clay?
From the gun, Newton. And he's got Miller. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Again, Newton. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right. Now a hit and a loose football.
No fucking way.
Buccaneers.
Reverse that. No fucking way.
End zone, a fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments. I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. That's his space here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
My motherfucking rookie, nigga. CJ Burdell, Oregon.
A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Game time, baby.
And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
That's up. That's up. All right, baby, yeah.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Look at this shit.
Adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Good hustle, Quay.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Great.
From the gun, Newton. That's complete to his receiver, Gabriel. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
Oh, yeah. I'm at 11 with a minute 40 left. He got the ball.
Now Newton on 1st down. And an alley to run.
Ooh. Yep. Let's go. Game time. Now it's over. Now it's over, baby.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game set.
It's over now, baby. How many quarterbacks you need? Cam, Brady, how many you need? All I need is motherfucking McCaffrey.
They'll run on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk
That's all I need, man, is my young Rick. Hey, I do a pick 6. Whew. Crucial pick. Crucial pick. My feelings was hurt. My whole heart sunk down to the ball.
Probably crashing the line here.
Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then in the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
On 3rd down, Akers. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15.
Good shit, punter.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get ready.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD.